Hey, all you absolutely beautiful people out there. Hey, listen, I shared this thought with somebody recently in response to something that I myself was going through. And it's just a vision that I was given so that I could apply some really strong principles and thoughts and truths in my own life. And I want to make sure that in this life, if I learn something or I see something a little bit different way, that I share that because we're in this life together, right? So have you ever noticed that when you're going through something in your life that maybe you've been through before, but you're doing things a little bit different, sometimes the very same obstacles that show up in our path seem so much more significant. They seem like giants when just a few years ago when we went through the same thing, they seem like little ants in our life. I wonder why that is. I liken it unto the difference between a sprint and a marathon. I want you to think about it. If you're a runner, then you understand that obstacles in front of you are a big deal. They are a significant deal because you've got to maneuver your body around them. Now, if I'm in a sprint, if I am shooting for that finish line and I'm not caring about what's going to happen after that finish line, guess what happens? Somebody could be laid out on the track in front of me, and with all that I am, I'm going to catapult my body over that obstacle or that person laying on the track with zero regard to what that might do impact-wise to my body, because I'm in a hurry. I'm shooting for the finish line. But if I'm running a marathon, now I'm only up to 12 miles, but that's a lot. If I'm even running a half marathon, I know that obstacle coming up in front of me is so much more significant in this situation, because guess what? On the other side of that obstacle, I don't just have a 100-yard dash. I've still got 10 miles to go. So I'm actually going to pay much more attention to the way that my body maneuvers over that person laying in the track as to protect my knees, my joints, my hips, because I still got a ways to go, right? How often in this life, when it comes to relationships, career changes, hobbies, just stuff we're doing, that we're in such a big freaking hurry that we give zero regard to the red flags or the obstacles in our life, because, right, we're just shooting for the finish line. We're just trying to get there as quick as we can. I can tell you specifically in relationships, that's me in the past. Man, I fly past those obstacles. I fly past those red flags because, look, I'm in a hurry to fall in love. But when it comes down to it, a relationship, more specifically when we're talking about relationships, is truly a marathon, a half marathon, right? We got a long ways to go. And so these same obstacles that I've seen in my past are now giants, because I am aware of their impact to my life. Today, as you see things present themselves in front of you, things that maybe were no big deal in the past, but now you're walking with a marathon mindset, you know that you've got a ways to go. Pay close attention to how you act, react, and respond, because guess what? You still got another 25,000 steps on the other side of this red flag. Today, ditch the sprint mindset. Get that marathon mindset that we're on a journey, we're going places, and this stuff in front of us, it has the potential to cause us damage, to impact our lives, and it may hurt our walk down the road. So pay close attention to how you maneuver it. It's in you to succeed. It's in you to respond in love. It's in you to respond with no fear. It's in you to go with it with all that you got, and to do it carefully, gently, and with much attention to how it impacts your life. I love you so much. Shoot for that marathon, baby. Word.